Hey, so it's August 22nd, 2025, and 3 Days Grace have released Alienation, their first record with both Adam and Matt on vocals at the same time. And Adam left the band like some years ago, like almost a decade ago, um, due to creative differences. Some people say like it's unspecified health issues. I don't know too many details about that, but I do believe it's creative differences, or it was. Um, and now he's back, and I think that's pretty cool to like have like instead of like replacing Matt, like that's been there and holding it down for like a decade, like you just have like both of them. Like I think that's like the best of both worlds, and I think they pull it off like pretty well on like a majority of tracks here, like the duality of having both of those guys. Um, and yeah, I just want to talk about it more. It starts out with Dominate, and Dominate is not my favorite track on here. It feels like it's made for like sports anthems and stuff, like to be played for like winning a tournament and stuff, which is cool and everything, but yeah, it just wasn't my vibe really. But it's then followed up by Apologies, which is my favorite track on the album, hands down. Um, I just think that there's stand-up performances from everyone in the band. There's a moment for everyone to shine, and it just like tackles lyrics that are pretty heavy. Like no matter what, like I'm gonna do some drugs. Like I'm gonna like, they're giving into their vices. Like nothing feels enough, just craving something else to like escape reality. And Adam Gontier, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, had a painkiller addiction at one point. Apparently he recorded Animal I Become out in rehab during from painkiller addiction, like going to rehab for that. I don't know nothing about Matt and his addiction, if he has any. He mentions vodka, so I'm guessing maybe like alcoholism. I'm not sure. But this one's just about giving into your vices, really. And no amount of love is ever enough to stop you. And it's pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy song. So Mayday is the lead single of the album, and the first song that we saw with both Adam and Matt. And it kind of reminds me of Animal I Have Become in the bass line a little bit. And the verses kind of remind me of I Hate Everything About You. Like just the guitar. But it's just like more fun than both those songs. Although I may enjoy both those other songs more, this one's just a lot more fun to listen to. And I feel like I would return to it a little bit more than the other two, even though I enjoy the other two more. I just feel like the other two are a little more serious, and this one's a lot more like laid back and more of a fun time. The title track, Alienation, was not my favorite, but I enjoyed the lyrics quite a bit. Death Wish, I didn't like the lyrics all that much. It was about living life pretty recklessly. It sounded really cool, and there was a sick guitar solo, but I need a little more of the guitar solo. But I want them to be more careful. I don't know. Sorry, I want my rock and roll stars to be a little more like safe. Don't Want to Go Home Tonight was a slow song, which was nice and needed in this track list. The power was a little clunky. I didn't like the power that much. And then it ends with another relapse, which is just like a pretty dark way to end the album. And it ends in a fade out, which is a really weird choice, like a long outro with a fade out. I felt like that was like a weak choice to end the album on a fade out. But that's just me. So overall, I feel like it was a pretty competently made album full of like talented musicians. But I do think there's only one or two tracks that I'm going to go back to, Apologies and Mayday being those tracks for me. Maybe Kill Me Fast as well. I did enjoy that one. But the rest of it, I don't see myself going back to unless I'm like doing a full album listen again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it more than I did. I'm feeling like a 5.5 on it, maybe a 6. Yeah. Love you guys. Thanks. Like and subscribe. Bye.